Can Inka do it again? It's going to be vileState against QxGiNkA on the map. Talor Malter. 4-gate versus 4-gate.
And the loading has completed.
Against vileState at this point. That
So-
just happened. For one game, please. For one game. I want Inka to win.
So here we go. This is.
Inka.
Too long. No cheers for that.
Interesting. They're quiet. They're nervous.
I know how I can get some cheers. In the bottom left-hand location, we have the blue Protoss player. He has fought long and hard and is on the verge of being eliminated. Can he push it to a second best of 3? It's QxGiNkA. And in the top left, we have the pink Protoss player has dropped his first game. And if he wins this right now, he gets a big fat check to take to him, carrying on the plane to California. vileState. Now, do you know the story behind that? How was Puma able to get that check on the plane? Is that allowed?
I'm afraid I don't know what it's like to carry a giant check. Well, no, okay. I did get a giant check when I won the national championship for Brood War, but as a joke, we threw it in the river, so I don't know. As soon as I found out you couldn't check it, or cash it, I was like, well, what do we do with this? And someone goes, throw it in the river, so I threw it in the river, like, instantly. And that could actually be part of the reason why I haven't won another. It's like the GOAT curse all over again. But both players, again, if you look at that production tab, they're mirror images of each other. Now, I will say this. The metagame on this map is both players acknowledge 4-gate is king. However, there are ways to go against that and try to take an advantage. One guy can go fast robo, get an immortal out. A lot of players, myself included, are trying to work on sentry use. So you actually sneak a fairly fast second gas at about 20 supply, and then you get 2 or 3 sentries out, and if you can actually block the attack right here, you can sever off half their army and start to whittle them down like a wood chipper. But it's just really high risk because sometimes you don't get the right force fields off, and then they're in your base, and now you've got little bubble blowers doing nothing for you. So typically it's just 4-gate versus 4-gate.
Yeah, I actually think I've seen Axelab do that a lot. The sentry.
Yeah. Yep, he has boasted that he is actually invincible against a 4-gate on this map.
Really?
But he says a lot of silly things, so.
We got a Zealot on the field for Inka and a Zealot on the field for State. Not too unusual at all. What we got to look at is that production tab because when they deviate is when the exciting stuff happens. But again, on this map, very unlikely to see too drastic of deviations. Inka going to be scouting his opponent right now, and
he's going to lose his probe. That's actually a big deal. To not have a probe out on the map means they have a much tougher time 4-gating, unless they coexist peacefully. No, okay. Doctor does bring that probe down.
And State hasn't even gone to his opponent's base yet.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh my God, you called it.
I know.
How did you?
I'm like some kind of super genius or something like that. Like, boom.
Oh.
That just happened.
Well played.
Just happened. It's like the 17th time he's done that joke, but it's good now. We got it.
All right, we do have a small engagement in the middle of the map. Maybe like, oh my God, small engagement. Who cares? It's actually pretty important in PvP. A nice little dance going on.
What is this?
Oh, the Zealot gets. The Stalker gets taken out, so Inka taking an early advantage, and that's actually a pretty big deal.
Inka has a 7 health advantage right now. Can he capitalize on this? And I mean, he's going to be the defender. He cannot be the aggressor without that warping up there. In States, he's just going to go forward with this. Inka, get over to the cliff. Does he do it? No, not yet. Okay, it's going to come down this micro right here. Probe taking some shots first. He's shooting the weakened weapon.
Oh no!
And I don't know.
It's hard to tell right now.
Optics versus Green.
Oh, wow.
Okay, State's ahead. I don't know why.
I don't know
how.
How the heck?
And Inka's in trouble. He's going to lose that Stalker. He's got the other one running for the hills. Here comes another warp interstate.
Wow. I think As anticlimactic as it seems. I mean...
What? This is totally awesome.
You're right.
Like, he's got a slight lead in terms of production. Inka is chrono boosting his gateways as best he can. I just don't know that he has enough. And State's playing it pretty smart. He knows he has a strong advantage here, so he's just dropping pylons with each warp in so he can kind of scale upwards each time. But that's a lot of zealots. And he's got the same number of stalkers with just more. He just has more stuff here. Inka is in trouble. I'm not quite sure how we got to where we are, but he's dead.
Yeah, State coming forward into the main base of Inka here with a lot of zealots and stalkers. Inka quite simply does not have enough. One zealot trying to be a hero. And there's the GG from Inka. So State is your grand champion of the Texas TeSPA Showdown. And I can't wait for him to come up on stage and throw up his fists. Where's the guy?
State, at the young age of 19, is your champion. The downside of that, of course, is you cannot take him out for a drink to celebrate. Chuck E. Cheese is open late, though.
You know what that means. There is a new state of the game.
Okay. State of the game.
That was good.
Okay, I think we're waiting for them to return from the battle room.
Come on, who's our champion?
And there's the giant check. Oh, I was making a joke. It was in your hand.
Yeah, it's going to come out afterwards. We can do a quick interview, and then we'll commence with the closing ceremony.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys picked up on that. We're going to do an interview, then the giant check, then the closing ceremony. Ceremony is a real quick 1.5 hour video. It'll be over and done like that. It's just the beginnings and makings of a tournament. It'll be really exciting.
I'm waiting for him to walk through those doors, State. Don't avoid the spotlight. Do we have a spotlight to put on the door when he comes through?
Yeah, we got 20 of them.
Well played. Taking his time. State. There he is. Walking through the front door. And here he comes. vileState, having not dropped a game until the finals and then taken the grand finals. There he is.
Yay. Just make sure and hold it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so vileState, you have won the entire tournament. It's obviously got to be a really good feeling. I can see you're emotional about it. Tell me, walk me through it. What's it feel like?
It feels great. It feels really, really good.
Very good, man. Oh, give it up. Come on, come on. There we go. So let's walk through those games real quick. You did lose your first game. Was that... What do you mean?
Second game.
Oh, you did drop another game.
I lost one.
No. I mean, you dropped your first map of the tournament is what I meant.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I do word things about as confusing as possible. That's by design. Now, when you lost that first game, did you start to doubt yourself? Were you worried about it? Or what did you tell yourself?
I just kept going.
Just kept going? Just another game?
About it now.
And I think that's the right mentality. So, yep, give it up for that. That's good. Now, in that last game, you did pick Talder and Malter. You should be ashamed of yourself a little bit. But do you have a lot of confidence in your 4-gate? You felt like you could outplay him there, or what?
I just thought I had better macro, and
okay.
It didn't really make sense that somehow I won.
I'm glad you said that. Okay, good, because I didn't think it made sense either. But
I was really surprised.
Yeah, I mean, he had like a stalker up on you.
And a zealot.
It worked out though, so okay, we'll take it. Now, the standard question for a guy who just wins a tournament like this: what are you going to do with the money?
I'm probably going to pay for my credits for school this semester. I really don't have much else to spend it on.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the guy who says he's going to Vegas to marry some girl or something like that. But okay. All right, we'll take that. So that's very smart.
Maybe in 2 years.
Okay, there you go. Ladies, right? Just enough time, I think, to form a good relationship. Now, what do you think about the TeSPA tournament? You've been doing this over there the whole time. You've had a few stage matches, some tough, close games. I know that David helped you come out here. I mean, what's been your experience so far?
It's been great. Everything's been great. Just the organizers have been like on the ball. Everyone's been like, the crowd's been great. Everyone's been nice and happy, and it just feels really, really good.
Well, I'll tell you what, these people have been rooting extra hard for you. They're very excited. He is a youngster, only 19 years old, winning a major tournament here. So let's give one final round of applause for him. Good job, good luck, and I'll see you at Providence.
Yeah? Thanks.